All right, let's talk about what went down in the past 24 hours because it was absolutely wild. Bitcoin dipped to $98,931, while over $2,100,000,000 got liquidated from the crypto market. So yeah, someone's having a rough day. Sequans Communications decided to sell 970 Bitcoin for $105.3 million, and their shares immediately dropped 16%, which tells you how the market felt about that move. On the tech side, Nvidia and Deutsche Telekom just unveiled the world's first industrial AI cloud, launching early 2026, which is massive for the AI infrastructure play. BlackRock is bringing a Bitcoin ETF to Australia because apparently they're not done accumulating yet. And speaking of big moves, Norway's oil fund is voting against Elon Musk's $1 trillion pay deal, which is just an insane number to even process. The Fear and Greed Index is back at extreme fear. Traders on Kalshi now only give Bitcoin a 36% chance of hitting 150,000 before April 2026. But Michael Saylor's out here predicting Bitcoin goes to 1 million, so take your pick on who to believe. Senator Cynthia Lummis called the new crypto market structure the most important piece of digital asset legislation in U.S. history. And the White House says Trump has officially ended Biden's war on crypto, so the regulatory landscape is shifting fast. Meanwhile, $730 billion got wiped from U.S. stocks yesterday, though Treasury Secretary Bessent says U.S.-China trade relations are in a good place, so there's that. Quick hits on the economy. U.S. rents down 0.9% year over year. Home prices up just 1.5%, which is the slowest in 2 years. And Americans bet over $148 billion on sports last year because why not? Market concentration is wild right now, with the top 10 holdings in the S&P 500 making up over 40% of the index, the highest on record, and the average stock is only up 7% versus 20% for the cap-weighted index. So it's really just the mega caps doing the heavy lifting. Palantir is trading at over 240 times forward earnings, which is absolutely bonkers. AMD crushed it with revenue up 36% to $9.2 billion. Uber's gross bookings jumped 21% to $49.7 billion. And Shopify nearly quadrupled revenue over 5 years. In altcoin land, BlackRock deposited 22,681 Ethereum into Coinbase. A fresh wallet pulled 421,000 Trump tokens worth $3.05 million from Binance. Solana ETFs actually beat Bitcoin and Ethereum in daily net flow, which is surprising. And Ethereum is still down year to date, which has to sting for the holders. Berachain got all their funds back from the Bex Balancer exploit, which is great news. But Stream DeFi just disclosed a $93 million loss, and XUSD crashed over 28%, so it's been a mixed bag for DeFi. If you want to stay on top of this chaos every single day, make sure you're following along, and I'll catch you tomorrow with whatever insanity the markets throw at us next.